If you're a green card holder or waiting on your application, stop scrolling. September 2025 brings major immigration updates that could affect your work status, travel plans, and even your path to U.S. citizenship. From longer work permit extensions to new biometric rules and travel tracking systems, here's what you need to know to protect your status and avoid costly delays. Let's break it all down. First, the Department of Homeland Security has officially confirmed that starting this month, several new biometric verification protocols are rolling out nationwide. That means if you're submitting any immigration application including I-485, I-130, or naturalization forms, you may be asked for updated fingerprints, facial scans, or digital signature verification, even if you already provided them in the past. This is part of a larger effort to modernize identity verification and reduce fraud. It's good for long-term security, but it also means you need to keep an eye on your mail and email for biometric appointment notices. Missing one could delay your application by weeks or even months. Next, a major policy change that takes effect September 10th, automatic work permit extensions for certain applicants are being increased from 180 days to 540 days. That's great news for those waiting on Employment Authorization Document, EAD, renewals. If your EAD is expiring, and you filed your renewal on time, you'll now have more breathing room to continue working legally while your new card is being processed. However, this doesn't apply to all visa categories. It's mainly for pending adjustment of status applicants, certain asylum seekers, and DACA recipients. So make sure you check the official eligibility list to avoid relying on an extension that doesn't apply to your case. Now let's talk about travel, because that's another area getting an update in September. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, is now fully integrating its entry-exit digital tracking system with USIS records. In plain terms, this means if you're a green card holder and you travel abroad, the government will automatically track your reentry and match it to your immigration file. No more relying solely on passport stamps. Why does this matter? Because absences of more than 6 months can affect your continuous residency, and too many long trips outside the U.S. might raise red flags during naturalization or green card renewal. If you're planning travel this fall or winter, make sure your dates are documented clearly. And if you've been outside the U.S. for an extended time, consider applying for a reentry permit to protect your status. For applicants waiting on interviews or decisions, there's good news. USIS has increased its staffing at many field offices and is aiming to clear backlogs by the end of the year. That means interview wait times for I-485 and naturalization are expected to drop in many areas. If your case has been sitting for a while, you may hear something sooner than expected. Now's the time to make sure your contact info is updated and your supporting documents are ready to go. There's also a new alert system being tested by USIS this month. If successful, applicants may start receiving text or email alerts ahead of mailed notices for things like interviews, RFE requests, and approvals. It's optional for now, but opting in could help you stay one step ahead of deadlines. For those still applying for green cards through family or employment, there are a few extra things to watch this September. The visa bulletin for the month has shown some forward movement in the employment-based EB2 and EB3 categories, particularly for Indian and Chinese applicants. However, family-based categories remain slow, especially F2B and 4. If you're affected, it's worth checking both the final action dates and the dates for filing charts to see if you're eligible to submit documents now. Finally, for those planning to file for U.S. citizenship soon, remember, any time spent out of the country for more than 180 days without a proper explanation could reset your continuous residence requirement. So if naturalization is your next step, start gathering proof of presence now. Tax returns, utility bills, leases, anything that shows your life was rooted in the U.S. during that time. September 2025 is shaping up to be a key month in U.S. immigration, with real movement on work permits, biometrics, travel tracking, and application backlogs. If you're not staying updated, it's easy to fall behind, and that can cost you time, money, or even your status. So take a minute today to check your USIS account, confirm your case status, and make sure you're ready for whatever comes next. These aren't just rule changes, they're opportunities to move your case forward, faster and smarter.